Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill. Now, I want to tell you this, and it is anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge tool nut. If I see a tool that I have to have it. Now today I woke up and I realized there was a paintbrush that I had to have. And the thing was, they didn't sell this paintbrush here at the Home Depot in my neighborhood. So I got my van, I drove to Canada. Yep, that's right. I drove to Canada 3 hours there and 3 hours back to get a paintbrush. So everything went fine. I found the paintbrush in Canada. I was heading back, and then we got to the border, and things got, well, a little dicey. And the customs agent looked at me and he said, what were you doing in Canada today? And I said, oh, I had to go to Home Depot for paintbrush. And he looked very suspicious and he said, don't they have a Home Depot that sells paintbrushes in your neighborhood? I said, well, they do, but this is a really cool paintbrush and they didn't sell them where I live. And he said, let me get this right. You're telling me you got in your van and you drove to Canada for a really cool paintbrush? And I said, yes, I did. So I'm going to show you the special paintbrush that I drove all the way to Canada to get, coming up next. I just got my cabinet sample doors from cabinets.com, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't certain about the color, so I requested 2 doors. Now the door on the right is espresso and the door on the left is smoky charcoal. I took advantage of their fully refundable sample door program, and the returns are free. I ultimately decided against the smoky charcoal and went with the espresso because it best suited my vision for the kitchen. So what you're looking at is a skylight that's about 25 feet off the ground, and it's not accessible by way of a step ladder. So I'm going to have to paint it using some ingenuity, and that's where the paintbrush comes in that I purchased. Let me show you how this thing works. Okay, so this is the brush here. It's a 2.5 inch sash brush. A sash brush is cut on an angle. That's how you can tell. What I like about it is the fact that it is flexible. Okay? Now, I will tell you this. It really takes a little bit of strength to bend this thing. It doesn't bend easily. And actually, that's what you want, because as you paint with it, you don't want it to move on you, especially if you're trying to cut a straight line. So this is pretty rigid. I like the fact that you can really bend it to whatever angle you need. So maybe you're thinking, oh, well, you know what, Leah, that's pretty cool. You're able to bend it to any direction you need it, but how does that reach high areas? Well, here's the thing. This paintbrush has threads right there in the handle, and that enables me to attach it to a pole directly. Let me show you how this works. So that's it, folks. Pretty cool paintbrush, right? I thought it was enough where, well, I drove to Canada to get it. Now, the thing that I want to say before we go is I want to encourage you to go to the link in the description below to check out cabinets.com, because they're our sponsor this week. This is Leah saying you can do this. See you next time.